from Dhaka, this is Tahmeena Nupur and you are watching BSS News. NCD Joint Declaration, a new milestone for health protection, says Chief Advisor. Second review report on deprived retired officials' application submitted to Chief Advisor. European Union and BTRC discuss cybersecurity, digital economy. Habitat restoration urgent for elephant conservation, says Advisor Sayeda Rizwana Hassan. Top officers hold Ukraine talks after Trump rules out United States troops. Now let's go for the details. Second review report on deprived retired officials' application submitted to Chief Advisor. The committee formed to review applications of deprived retired government officials submitted its second report today to Chief Advisor Professor Dr. Mohammad Yunus at his office in Dhaka. Convener of the committee and former Finance Secretary Zakir Ahmed Khan handed over the report. Principal Secretary to the Chief Advisor M. Shirajuddin Mia was present in the occasion. The five-member committee, headed by Zakir Ahmed Khan, reviewed the applications of officers who were deprived of their jobs from 2009 to 4th August 2024 under the Ministry of Public Administration. In the second phase, 318 applications were received. Of these, 68 were outside of committee's jurisdiction and 40 were incomplete. As a result, 210 applications were reviewed in 14 meetings. The committee recommended promotion with retrospective effect for 78 officers. This includes 12 officers in grade 1, 32 officers in grade 2, and 34 officers in grade 3. It proposed 3 steps of promotion for 6 officers, 2 steps for 17 officers, and 1 step for 55 officers. Promotion was not recommended for 132 officers. Specific reasons for each case were mentioned. In the first phase, the committee has submitted a report on 10th December 2024 covering the applications of deprivation for the posts of Deputy Secretary and above. NCD Joint Declaration, a new milestone for health protection, says Chief Advisor. Chief Advisor Professor Dr. Mohammad Yunus today 20th August said the Joint Declaration on the Prevention and Control of Non-Communicable Disease will be a new milestone for health protection. He said it will help achieve the health-related sustainable development goals. The Chief Advisor made these remarks while speaking at the signing ceremony of the declaration at the Chief Advisor's office in Tejgaon, Dhaka. He said the declaration renews the commitment of all ministries to work together in national health protection. He stressed that public health programs will become more dynamic and that prevention, awareness, and health-friendly policies are essential. Professor Dr. Mohammad Yunus cited the World Health Organization's 2022 report that non-communicable disease account for 71% of deaths in Bangladesh, with more than half of them occurring before the age of 70. He said high medical expenses are forcing many families to become helpless and in some cases seek costly treatment abroad. He stressed joint initiatives from ministries, private sector involvement and strong public awareness to address the crisis. Earlier, he handed over the declaration to the senior secretaries and secretaries of 35 ministries signed the document. European Union and BTRC discuss cybersecurity, digital economy. The delegation of the European Union to Bangladesh held a discussion with the Bangladesh Telecommunication Regulatory Commission today 20th August. The discussion focused on data protection, cybersecurity, and the future of the country's digital economy. European Union Ambassador to Bangladesh Michael Miller and Bangladesh Telecommunication Regulatory Commission Chairman Major General Retired Mohammad Emdadul Bari led their respective sites. The European Union Ambassador stressed the importance of protecting fundamental rights while encouraging innovation and new investment. He also pointed to opportunities in broadband expansion, 5G deployment, and last-mile connectivity. Both sides agreed to continue close engagement. The European Union pledged technical support under its Global Gateway strategy to help build a safer and better connected digital Bangladesh. Habitat restoration urgent for elephant conservation, says Advisor Sayeda Rizwana Hassan. Environment, Forest and Climate Change Advisor Sayeda Rizwana Hassan today said that conservation of elephants requires the protection of their natural habitats. She made the remarks while speaking as a chief guest at the discussion organized on the occasion of World Elephant Day 2025 at the Forest Department headquarters, Bon Bhabon in Dhaka. The advisor said planting elephant-friendly trees, preserving elephant corridors, conducting surveys on elephant population, and reducing human-elephant conflict are urgent priorities. She added that controlling captive elephants, raising awareness among rural communities, and ensuring sustainable habitats are also essential. She announced a special project for elephant conservation. Under the project, 350 hectares of food plantation and 50 hectares of bamboo groves will be created. 10 kilometers of biofencing with thorny plants will be built to reduce human-elephant conflict. Anti-depredation squads, response teams, and rescue teams will be formed near reserves. 16 tree towers will monitor movement. Rescue centers will be set up at Gazipur and Dula Hazara safari parks with temporary shelters in Sylhet, Chattogram, Rangamati and Sherpur. A 10-acre elephant sanctuary will also be established at Chunti in Chattogram. Top officers hold Ukraine talks after Trump rules out United States troops. Top United States and European military officers met in Washington Tuesday to discuss a possible peace deal for Ukraine. This comes after President Donald Trump ruled out sending American troops, though he said air support remains an option. On Monday, Trump brought Ukrainian President Zelensky and European leader to the White House, just days after his talks with Russian President Vladimir Putin in Alaska. Trump and Putin agreed to meet Zelensky and consider Western security guarantees for Ukraine, but Kiev and Western capitals reacted with caution, as many details are still unclear. Meanwhile, NATO's military chiefs are preparing for a virtual meeting Wednesday, while France and Britain have also consulted Ukraine's allies about reassurance force if the war ends. Possible venues for a follow-up summit include Geneva and Budapest, but despite optimism in Moscow, many in Kiev remain doubtful about real progress. That's all for today. For more information, visit bssnews.net. Thanks for watching.